First Tough Mudder event, correct?
This is the first one, yeah.
How you feeling?
Feel good. Yeah, I mean, I came from the mountains that are snow-covered, and I'm in a hot desert, so it's going to be tough in the heat. But yeah, I'm excited. It's a new challenge, and it looks like a beautiful race course.
And you've done other obstacle course races before this?
I've done one. Yeah, I did my first one in September. It was the Spartan Ultra Beast, which is a 50-kilometer race.
All right. And how did you train coming into this Tougher Mudder?
Well, I'm primarily an ultra runner, so I just do a ton of running. But with the TV show Boundless, I mountain bike, I do everything, stand-up paddleboarding, and just a number of different sports. So there's tons of cross training as well, and it's all ultra distance. So, you know, to go for 24 hours is going to be hard, but I've already done a whole bunch of these races this year. At least I've done a bunch of races this long this year.
Okay. What's some things you like about obstacle course racing?
I just love the diversity of obstacle course racing. That's what makes it fun. I mean, since I do so much running, it's nice to actually be able to use your upper body and, you know, have a reason to go to the gym and do your push-ups and pull-ups and everything else that I think are fun anyways. So it's a sport that blends multiple elements of training. You have to have the endurance, but you have to have the strength, and that's fun.
Okay. And do you like the community aspect of things here? Have you got to, meet some of the competitors and get to talking to people?
Yeah, I've spoken with a few competitors, and there's always a great vibe in a race like this. There's tons of energy. You always feel it as soon as you come on site. You got nerves coming down. You leave work behind and all the other demands of home, and then you come to an event like this. You kind of forget about it because it's just such high energy and it sucks you in. So yeah, talking to other competitors, everybody's pretty stoked.
Okay. Do any of the obstacles, or are you kind of eyeing any of the obstacles, thinking this one might be harder than the other? A little nervous?
I've looked at the obstacle map. I've seen a few of them, and yeah, some definitely look hard. And again, since I've never done a Tough Mudder, it's all going to be new to me. So you just take it in stride and don't beat yourself up if there's some that you can't get initially. Maybe you'll figure it out by the end. Maybe not. But yeah, it's part of the fun challenge.
Okay. And what about your nutrition leading up to this?
I'm basically a vegetarian, so my nutrition is focused on clean eating. I don't eat meats anymore, and really it's just keeping a consistent amount of calories and eating well, making sure that you're hydrated coming in. So in the week leading up to it, I try and make sure I take in a little bit more, but like a month out, I don't want to go crazy with the calories, because this is still an endurance race and you don't want to be heavy. You want to be light for a race like this. So it's a balance of eating well, eating enough, but not eating too much.
Okay. And do you have any strategy coming into it? And it's 24 hours, so any thought to when you're going to rest, when you're not going to rest, or?
Yeah, that's a good question. Strategy is key in a race like this, and even the fittest, fastest guys are going to have to face that at some point. The one who has the best strategy is going to win. And for me, the only strategy that I'm taking into this is try not to get myself out of breath on the uphills or on any of the obstacles, really. Just keep it steady. I mean, 24 hours is a ridiculously long time to race. Ideally, I want to go straight through, so that means taking some caffeine pills, which I'm not a fan of, but it's the best way to stay awake and alert. And, just keeping that even tempo, not worrying about what happens in the first 12 hours, 14 hours of the race, kind of trying to keep it steady and strong in the back end, because that's where you'll make up ground on people.
Okay. And any advice to, the weekend warrior out there that's looking to get involved in, obstacle course race, something like a Tough Mudder?
Yeah, these events are a ton of fun, and there's a great community. They're well designed. They're going to challenge you in many different ways, shapes, and forms, but there's no pressure. The only pressure is whatever you put on yourself. So just leave that at the start line, go out there and have fun, and maybe you'll fall in love with it and actually start to train for it or focus on it if you do find it something you enjoy. But you can walk this whole thing and do it. So yeah, it's accessible for anybody. Cool.
And any shout out you want to give? Anything you want to say? Close things up.
Yeah, I'm grateful for the organization for bringing me down here and giving me the opportunity to do this race. It's been on my bucket list for a while. I love taking on some of the toughest races in the world, and this certainly has been billed as that, and in I guess 36 hours I will know the truth.
Cool. All right, well, good luck, Simon. Awesome.
Thank you.